Hi Virgos, it's Nick and Nala. Hope you guys are doing good. It's from my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering the 28th till March 6th, as you can see below. So we're going to first run down the collective astrology for the week and then go straight into your reading covering health, work, and love. Okay? All right, so for March 2nd, we have a new moon in Pisces at 12 degrees. So this is bringing a whole new wave of feelings and a new way of dealing with our emotions, especially those concerning our dreams, our fantasies, our imagination. Okay, and then on the 3rd, we have Mars and Venus conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Anything involving Pluto and Capricorn is very intense. So this could be a very high, volatile, intense, kind of high tension kind of day. What we love and how we choose to go about these things, our passions, motivations, desires, is changing dramatically in some way, shape, or form. I could see this being a time when people are coming together or breaking apart, or there's some radical big changes that could be happening around this time. So be easy, take it easy on yourself, and don't be too hard on others as well, okay? On the 5th, we have the Sun in Pisces conjuncting Jupiter in Pisces. So you are literally the creator and you're forming and creating your dreams right now. So please be mindful of what's going on internally, of your emotional state, because how you feel dictates what your next action is and how it turns out. So you are creating your dream life. So make sure that your actions and your emotions are aligned as much as possible, okay? Because anything that you think of or that you feel can really become a reality, can become real at this time, okay? All right, and then on the 6th, we have Venus and Mars. Lots of energy and movement with Venus and Mars this week, and Pluto moving into Aquarius. So it's we're shifting from the physical realm because it's been in Capricorn and moving into Aquarius, the intellectual, mental realm. And how we love and what we love, or what we feel more drawn to, is far out there. Innovation, thinking, uniqueness, individuality, communication, and the more you can be aligned with those energies and maybe form associations, reach a bigger audience, and talk about these things, communicate, find your own voice, your unique voice, and express it, the better off and the more aligned you're going to be with the energies, okay? All right, so it's like people are going to seek more mental stimulation as opposed to physical stimulation, if that makes sense, okay? All right, so we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? So my beautiful Virgos, when it comes to your health, it feels like this is a very nostalgic week for you. You're thinking of the past or maybe dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams. Maybe keep a dream journal because you could be getting a lot of dreams or deja vu. Maybe you're like reminiscing or thinking of old music you used to love, or you're listening to your old tunes, maybe old recipes or foods you used to make when you were younger. Like, yeah, you know what? I haven't eaten that in a long time. I'm gonna go cook that up, or I'm gonna make that. Or, man, I haven't heard that music, or I haven't heard those songs in so long. Like, I'm gonna listen to that. It's like you're very nostalgic. You're very in your feelings and your emotions when it comes to your health, and you want to make sure that you're nurturing yourself. Stay hydrated this week and make everything an experience, even like simple things like your shower, your bath, like make it an experience. Or when you're cooking, like make it fun, play music, or even if you only have like 10 minutes to cook something up, or like, you know, very quickly, if you're on a time crunch, just make it an experience. Put a timer, but at least make it an experience, because the more you do that, the more you're gonna let your energy flow and the more energy you attract to you. But it feels like you're very nostalgic or thinking of the past, or maybe you are gonna be doing something or eating something that you used to do before, okay? Or something that you enjoyed once in the past, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your, and just nurture yourself, and practice and tune into and indulge in self-care as much as possible if you're able to, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I'm getting that you tend to work well, or you do well in like chaos or under pressure. It doesn't mean you want to work under pressure in chaotic environments, but it's like you tend to, it's like your best self, your best work comes out during times of pressure, or like when it's like the ball's on your court, or like there's no one else for the job. You're like, okay, when it's like when you're forced, it's like you come up with the best stuff. Or maybe you're one of those people who works well under pressure, or like last minute. You always submit essays or assignments last minute, but it's like because of the pressure, you're always able to submit or create the best thing Some people are like that. Some people need more time, but some people it's like the pressure helps bring out the best in them. So you got a lot of energy, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity in whatever it is that you do, whatever your hobbies are. You're very creative this week and you have a lot of strength, a lot of energy to execute and to express these things. And for a lot of things that other people could struggle in, you are really gifted at, or you have the ability. So don't hold back, express yourself, tune into your creativity. You may feel maybe a little more inspired, and that can maybe bring out your best self in your work, your career, your finances. But it feels like you're attracting or you're gaining inspiration, you're feeling inspired, or you have more energy, more creativity, and you're receiving these gifts, or you're receiving help maybe from others, or support, or just motivation. You're like, oh, you know what? Okay, like that inspires me. Like, I'm gonna go do this. Okay, so you're working well and you're manifesting, and it feels like you got the energy, you got the creativity, you have the talent, you have the gift to make your dreams come true and to work on the things that you want to, and you care about it. So if the more heart and soul you could pour into it, the better the outcome is going to be. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side we have oppression, King of Crystals, and the Tower. So some of you can have Capricorn and or Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands, and Awakening. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, well, definitely could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe also air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Rising, Venus. But of course, doesn't have to be, could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So it feels like here's someone that you were, or you once were, or maybe you're still really drawn to this person, or maybe you're really like, you became like a little bit obsessed with someone, or they were like your crush for a long time, or you're really into them, who could have been maybe very closed off or pushed you away or was not really open with you, now is coming around. It feels like people are starting to open up a little bit more, and I've been picking this up with a lot of other signs as well. Before they were very closed off or pushed you away, or were not really receptive, maybe rejected you or turned down your offer. Now it feels like they're opening up, or not having such a big wall up or a big guard up. Okay, and it seems like it's completely turning around, where maybe now they are coming around to you or asking you to hang out. You're like, what? I thought you didn't like me. What? Okay, cool. Like, so you could expect a big surprise this week, a big unexpected surprise that you were just like not in any way expecting whatsoever. Okay, because this could be the same person, or someone that rejected you in the past, or turned down your offer, or they were just like very closed off. Like you would ask questions and they would like not continue the conversation, but now it feels like they're opening up a little bit more. I don't know why, but they are opening up. And I feel like you've been working on yourself, taking care of yourself, focusing on your school, work, finances, your business, your dreams, whatever it is that you have going for you. And a lot of you are workaholics. You don't know how to stop, but you're a perfectionist. You're really good at what you do, and you put your whole into it. You put your whole heart, your soul into it. And I feel like you're in a place right now where you know what you want, or you're getting close to knowing what you want, and what kind of relationship or what kind of person maybe you want to be with. And a lot of you are looking for that. You want a relationship, or you want a serious commitment, and maybe that is something you've been preparing for and you've been hoping to find. Okay, and it seems like you're ready. You got a lot to offer. You have a good head on your shoulders, and you're a great catch. Sometimes you may not see yourself that way, or you don't realize it, but you are a great catch. You have a lot of amazing qualities. And this person, I feel like, is now becoming more open to love, or is getting more excited or more optimistic about it. You may run into them, or maybe they're inviting you to like a work party or to a gathering, or hey, let's go to a restaurant, or let's go outside, or this place is open. They may invite you somewhere. You guys may meet up or run into each other possibly, but it feels like this person now is becoming more like open or receptive to love, or at least receptive towards you if they weren't in the past. Okay, something has changed. They've had like an aha moment, or are no longer thinking too much or being very closed off or distant like they were in the past. And this may really surprise you. You're like, what? Like, what happened? I thought they didn't like me, or I thought they hated me, or like I thought they wanted nothing to do with me. That's crazy. It's like sometimes people just need a little bit of a break or a distance. And sometimes just leaving them alone for a little bit makes them come around and makes them come to you by themselves, without force, without you having to beg or anything like that. But it seems like something that is like restarting again, or is something that you thought was over, you thought was you never would have you were never going to have a chance, is going to surprise you, because now what's happening is totally something different. Okay, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of feelings and emotions, or intense feelings, intense emotions here with the person that you never thought you would actually have or share those feelings with. Okay, so this could be someone you know, or someone you don't know, or someone that you were kind of dealing with, but maybe didn't get a chance to get to that point. But now it feels like things are shifting or turning around, and you're going to be very, very surprised at maybe their energy, or just how they're interacting with you now. You're like, what? Like, that's weird. That's strange. I feel like they're more spiritual now, or they're starting to be more receptive, more open-minded, okay, and want to experience a lot more. And they're maybe understanding or seeing and respecting you as a person and how you move, and that, you know, you're just really reliable, really dependable. They see that you're loyal, you're hardworking. They, I think, really respect a lot of the things that you do, and just respect you as a person. So I feel like there's going to be intense emotions here. You're going to feel like, whoa, like be super, super surprised. But I actually think this is positive. Yeah, I actually feel like this is positive. And also, you may be surprised that something that you didn't express before, that you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna say that because maybe they'll think I'm weird, or it may be too much too soon, and you end up expressing it, or you end up sharing it with them. You are surprised that they're actually like, okay, sure, like, yeah, we can do that, we can go there. You're like, oh really, you're okay with that? Like, that's fine with you? And like, yeah, you may be really shocked. So this week is like shocking, surprises, unexpected changes, emotions, things turning around, people now acting differently or being more open, and you're like, what is going on? Like, it feels like positive for the most part though, especially if it was someone who was like not receptive or not open. Now all of a sudden they're like more excited, or more happy, or in a better mood, or just like embracing you and reaching out to you and wanting to hang out with you, and you're like, okay, cool. So I feel like very, very positive vibes for you guys, actually. So let's continue on. Let's see where this person's overall energy is at, so you can better identify, understand them, seeing what are they thinking about, how do they feel about you in their heart and soul, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I will see you for our next reading. Take care, guys.